All right, friends, it's T-Man, and I'm back with a new video. It's Greg Doucette, yes, man. Our favorite jacked steroid influencer, steroid slave influencer. So this just popped up like 4 minutes ago. He just did this video. I want to review it, man. This is going to be great. Monkey Hobbit. He always thinks that everybody's talking about him. Even Mike O'Hearn is referring to him as Monkey Hobbit. Okay. Yes, me, it's Greg Doucette. I'm so special influencer. Ta. Okay, let's see what Mike O'Hearn has to say. Anyways, Mike O'Hearn is just as fake as any of the rest of these people. Okay, so he says, yeah, Mike O'Hearn. Greg Doucette says, Mike O'Hearn, you monkey hobbit. Okay, whatever. All right.
And you guys are over here with these monkeys, like Dingleberry. Hobbit.
You want to take the challenge? How many think that Mike O'Hearn could be
Dingleberry? Why does he keep what? I know he's talking about Dingleberry. You know who? Man, I don't know. Whatever.
Coach Craig in a bike race? And we'll compare my blood work to yours, and we'll say, which do you think?
Wow, Mike O'Hearn is the only one that looks like a natural person that's on steroids. Isn't that incredible? Even natural people don't look like they're on steroids, but yet Mike O'Hearn just... Okay, well, whatever.
Has the healthier blood work. I am 100% down to do this. Coach Greg, in today's video, Mike O'Hearn calls me a monkey and a hobbit yet again. He says anyone...
He has? He called you directly that? I didn't hear him call you out directly. I didn't hear him say that, but okay, well, whatever. Look, it's Mikey. Hey, Mike. Mike took steroids to create that? Wow. That's fucking stupid, but whatever.
With a physique worse than mine, because mine is so bad, just means they have a below average physique. I at least thought I had a mid physique. I mean, that's what the people are telling me. I mean, no woman under the age of 40 would ever be interested in me, right? I mean, that's what I'm told, but yet I guess I'm not even mid. Apparently, I'm below average. Anyone with a physique that's not bad.
You don't have a physique, Greg. Your physique is fake. It's created fakely. It's maintained fakely. It's created fakely. You don't have a physique. Go off your drugs and let's see what your physique looks like.
Better than Coach Greg. That just means you have a below average physique. And so we're going to show this video.
And now it's like...
Come on, don't you know Mike O'Hearn is fucking natural, bro. Look at that. You're comparing... listen, Greg. You're comparing Mike O'Hearn with your body, a natural body, with an artificial body. Come on, Greg. How dare you do this to Mike O'Hearn, who's natural, natural, okay? It's a natural fucking bodybuilder, dude. Power lifter, whatever you call it, power bodybuilding lifter, whatever.
You'll kind of like not watch anybody deadlift anymore because you're like, yeah, dude, it's... Nobody wants...
Look, even Mike O'Hearn's face is natural. Don't you see his face is natural? Even his hair color is natural. His face... The color of his skin is natural. Everything is natural. Everything he's doing is natural. He's the king of natural. He promotes natural. That's what it's all about. He's the best natural lifter. He's the best naturally looking 5-year-old guy. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's true too, though. That's a good point. He says nobody wants to deadlift anymore.
And so they're saying that no one wants to deadlift anymore, yet I've seen more...
Nobody wants to deadlift anymore. People are deadlifting more now than they've ever been deadlifting, as far as I know. What are you talking about, Mike?
People deadlifting now than I have in my entire life. It seems every other day you see some new young up-and-comer, a teenager lifting 809.
See, they take drugs and then they go crazy. They get nuts. They go fucking nuts, bro, and they start lifting crazy weights. And then they destroy their skinny little weak body lifting this heavy weight, and then they fuck off eventually.
100 pounds. It's incredible. And so, in fact, what they're saying is the exact opposite of what's going on.
Look at this guy bouncing it a couple of times, couple of reps there for, like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plates. Okay, man.
Do they really think that all the exercise gurus are telling everyone to stop deadlifting? Or are there more people deadlifting than ever before? And in case you're wondering, I've coached people for years, and many of them have had squats, deadlifts, and bench press.
Here's the thing. They could deadlift that weight, but they can't even OHP 45-pound plates. A plate, one 45-pound plate each side. They can barely do that. See what I mean? They can't OHP that, but they could deadlift. What is it? 600 there, 700, whatever.
On their training programs, done this for years.
Because your guys' gurus that look like shit say the deadlifts are bad.
No, they're not bad.
These gurus say that deadlifts are bad. These gurus, well, deadlifts are bad. They are bad for you. They destroy you. That's what they do. Remember, you can always pull more than you can push. You could always pull more than you can push. That's a feat to push. Push is really the push. Pushing weight is a lot harder than pulling. It really is hard. It really is taxing.
They're just not optimal, Mike.
And so apparently Mike says, you guys as gurus, they all look like shit, and they're saying deadlifts are bad. I don't know which one of us are gurus and which one are not. Obviously, he's referring to Coach Greg, at least in part in this video, as he refers to me later in the video. But is he saying that guys like Mike Israetel or Jeff Nipper?
Of course, he has to show the best steroid picture of himself, his artificial gains, Greg. Because he's calling me out. Yeah, I've got to show how artificial I am than the last time. But remember, Mike is he's natural.
Or Jeff Cavalier, that all the coaches around the world all are against deadlifts and they all look like shit? Really?
Oh, look, it's Mike Israetel, another natural lifter. Wow, these are all natural lifters, bro. Get it? The battle of the fitness natural lifters, I could call this fitness slaves.
Is that what you're saying?
This was just talking about how I'm going to absolutely destroy some of these 30-year-old gurus that talk about training and they're not even in shape anymore. Walk the walk, friends.
And so Mike is saying, I'm going to be destroying these
What should I call this? The natural slaves fighting? The natural slaves.
30-year-old gurus because they're not in shape anymore. They're saying, walk the walk. Well, A, I'm not in my 30s, I'm 48, and perhaps I don't walk the walk because
48 already? Oh, man, okay.
I prefer cycling. Let's see how Mike would look after racing bikes. How many think that Mike O'Hearn could beat Coach Greg in a...
See how natural Mike looks? Look, we know that Coach Greg takes steroids. Look at Mike. And look at Coach Greg. Mike is the only one to have achieved the how should I put it, the natty look without steroids. He's created the steroid look. He's created a steroid look without the steroids. It's a miracle. He's like Jesus. He creates miracles. It's a miracle, bro. He's like, I don't even know how to call this. I don't even know how to say this, man. But yeah. Whatever, man. What does it say here? Have to give this to Greg, but I really like this comparison theme. Okay, somebody just wrote this 2 months ago. Okay.
bike race. I'll spot him 10 miles. You want to take the challenge? I can race.
You want to spot Mike O'Hearn, the natural lifter, in a bike race? What happens if he beats you naturally and you're on steroids, Greg? See what I mean? Mike's pretty strong. He's kind of athletic. I've never seen him sprint, but I know he's athletic.
Mike on Zwift will enter his body weight as a 125-pound female. I'll write in 185-pound Coach Greg. We'll divide his weight in two. The heavier you are, the slower you go on a bike. We'll divide his weight in two. We'll have a bike race. Can you, in fact, keep up? I don't think so. And so, Mike, who's actually in shape? And how are we judging fitness? Are we going to judge it by blood work? Because I will certainly hand off my blood work to an independent advisor, and we'll compare my blood work to yours, and we'll say, which do you think has the healthier blood work? An independent person can look at the blood work, our names will be off the list, and they'll say, which blood work do you think is better? Which seems healthier?
What's he say here? Dare I say that some of Greg is reminiscent of Bumstead? Really? Especially the quads and hams. Isn't Bumstead fake though? Mike O'Hearn's natural though. Come on, man. Look at Mike. He's dwarfing. He's killing Greg Doucette with his natural fucking physique that Mike O'Hearn has built here. He built it naturally. Yes.
100% down to do this. And you know why? And at any time. Well, because I can.
You know, potatoes are natural, right? They're a type of carbohydrate. If you eat enough of them, your muscles will blow up. They call that sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. That's natural. Isn't that natural?
Prove that I'm not abusing performance-enhancing drugs. You'll see my testosterone levels always within range, never even bordering on too high. And what do you think will
What? Your testosterone range? Aren't you on TRT, Greg? Or is that steroids still? I don't know.
see for Mike? We'll analyze everything. Cholesterol, AST, SL. We'll look at all the markers. Who is healthier?
But obviously Mike is healthier than you, Greg. You're on steroids. He doesn't abuse steroids. You keep saying that you abuse anabolic steroids. But Mike is natural, so why wouldn't Mike's blood work be better than yours? What are you talking about, Greg? Come on, Greg. You have to be insane to not understand that Mike O'Hearn is natural. His blood levels are perfect. He's not on steroids or drugs or doing anything artificial. He's a natural lifter. He can even tell you how to bypass myonuclear domain size limit. You understand me? That's how good he is.
Oh, but
Yes, he can tell you how he got over MND size limit. Like it says there, reached the ceiling limit during hypertrophic process beyond where the satellite cell could donate any more extra nuclei to that domain to further muscle growth after the newbie gains. So how did Mike get over newbie gains and get the progenitor to donate its nuclei to that domain to support further muscle growth, even though it's beyond where it could donate any more nuclei to that domain to support further muscle growth? How did Mike do it? Why doesn't Mike share that secret with all of us? Come on, Mike. Stop being such a stooge and tell us how you did it.
Mike is bigger than Coach Greg. He's a 6'2" Chad. Coach Greg's shorter, therefore
I know Mike is 6'3". He's a Chad, 6'3" Chad. Come on.
he doesn't look good. And how could he possibly know anything because I'm bigger than him?
I'm gonna tell you, man. I've seen Mike. This was back like in the late '90s when I got really big. I was there. I was in California because I was traveling through Mexico. I was in California that time, and I finally built up my body, and I wanted to see Mike O'Hearn. Whatever. I was there. I was at Gold's Gym. I saw Mike O'Hearn. Mike O'Hearn says he's 6'3". I never saw Mike O'Hearn as being 6'3". I see Mike O'Hearn looking between 6 feet tall and 6'1". He's between like 6 feet tall, 6'1". I didn't see him as being like 6'3". Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, after all, anyone who's bigger than someone else is clearly more knowledgeable. Sam Sulek at close to 6 feet tall, 235 pounds. Clearly.
Maybe Mike O'Hearn in like 2-inch sandals or 2-inch heeled running shoes that would give him 2 extra inches. Maybe then he would be 6'3". But you wearing your running shoes, the same running shoes that you're wearing, and they're about the same height as his. Maybe you stand next to him, you'll see he's like 6 feet, 6'1".
Knows more than anyone who's shorter and smaller than him. It's not how it works, guys. Just
Sam Sulek says how tall does Sam Sulek say he is? I think it was like 5'11" or 10 or something. Sam Sulek is more like 5'9". He's more like 5'9", maybe. I don't know. He's not as tall as he says he is. I don't know.
because somebody's bigger than.
Nobody really is in reality. And most of the time when you wake up in the morning, you are your full height in the morning. But as time goes, you standing up, you start losing height. You could lose as much as an inch throughout the day walking around. So you're never really exactly your height.
Someone else who's stronger doesn't mean they're more intelligent or that they're a better trainer.
A millionaire talks about being a millionaire because he's made it, he's lost it, and he's made it back.
What is he talking about? A millionaire can talk about being a millionaire because he's made the $1 million and lost it and then made it.
That made absolutely no sense. I don't know what Mike O'Hearn's talking about. Isn't Mike O'Hearn autistic? I heard he's autistic. He's pretty smart for an autistic guy. He's really made it in the industry and fooled the world. So I guess autism isn't really that much of a handicap, is it? If everybody else is stupider than you around, if they actually believe Mike O'Hearn's natural. Oh wait, he is natural. I forgot. Man, what are we talking about here?
again. I'm a millionaire. I haven't made it and then lost it and made it again. I made it and kept it. Are you allowed to keep it? Do you have to?
Lost it, kept it? Well, you can keep it. Yes, you can keep it. He was just referring to somebody that lost it and got it back again.
Lose it somehow and regain it in order to have any credibility?
But he can continue to make it over and over again.
Yeah, if you lose these artificial gains, you can get it back again by injecting steroids a second time, and then they come back. Yeah.
And he can share his information to make others millionaires. Something the fitness world cannot do.
Why do people make this fitness world seem so complicated? It's based on drugs, okay? They inject something and they can lift a heavy weight, and then the byproduct is these phony muscles that they built with the drug, okay? Which is temporary, so it's all fake. This was stupid shit, man.
Because most of the trainers cannot get themselves in shape. And if they do, it's for a moment.
What kind of analogy is this? He's saying, hey, the fitness world, the coaches, they can get themselves in shape briefly, but they can't stay in shape. And so how can you listen to them?
But Greg, you're fake. You're on steroids. What are you talking about? You're maintaining it with steroids. That's what Mike's talking about. You understand me? Mike is natural. He's a natural trainer. He's a natural lifter. He's talking about people that are natural. You're unnatural, Greg. You're fake.
I just ate a massive meal. I'm going to do a bike race after recording this video. Do I look like I'm
You ate a massive meal and you took a shot of steroids too? Okay.
consistently in shape? And so when Mike calls me out, that
You're consistently on steroids, which are making you do this. You're doing this because you're on steroids. It's a drug. Drugs make you do that, Greg. Go crazy.
monkey, that Hobbit, doesn't know anything. He has a below average physique. What are you talking about?
They can't stay in shape, but they can teach all of you how to get in shape. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. That's, again, sarcasm for you mentally slow people.
And so that was all.
Exactly. You mentally slow people, see? You got it right there from the natural lifter himself, the natural bodybuilder, Mike O'Hearn. He's making fun of you guys, the autistic bodybuilder, Mike O'Hearn. He's trying to explain to you that Greg is fake on steroids. So how dare he say that? He's never in shape. Greg, without his steroids, is not in shape. He's just the illusion of being in shape by injecting steroids.
The sarcasm for you mentally slow people, because Mike O'Hearn is brilliant. He's clearly a genius. I don't know how.
Yes, you all are mentally slow because you believe that this guy's natural. Get it?
How many years he spent in university? Clearly, he's such a genius. He didn't have to attend. They gave him his PhD. He didn't have to study. He just showed up, said, I'm Mike O'Hearn. I'm a good-looking Chad. Gave him that glancing stare, the Mike O'Hearn stare to that song in the back.
That's right, Greg. That's all that matters in this world. That's all they care about.
And so Mike O'Hearn,
Holy shit! I think his teeth are fake too. I think they're veneers.
he's great at being a meme, but is he really all that intelligent? I don't think so. Maybe it is. Maybe it's all an act. Great. Mike can do 7 reps with partial range of motion with not the greatest form and get the set over faster than last time. I didn't see great mind-muscle connection. I didn't see full range of motion. I didn't see very much time under tension. And so
He doesn't have to, Greg. He's natural. Do you understand me? He's not using drugs to lift this. Come on.
if this is a great exercise for Mike, then so be it. He can train his shoulder.
Holy shit! I think he was wearing a toupee or something. His hair almost fell off. It rubbed. It almost fell out. Almost fell off. Jesus.
With a behind the neck press. It hurts me to do it. I wouldn't do it personally. I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, it works for him. Does that mean he's a better trainer because he can behind the neck press more weight than I can because he's taller?
The reason why we're going to do that is because it's annoying that I got somebody that I train with that's brilliant.
And so the reason he's doing behind the neck presses is because he has a brilliant training partner. You know, his training partner is brilliant, unlike the rest of us. Like Coach Greg, for example.
It's not just him. There's other guys out there that are just brilliant on what they do.
And so you'd think he'd say, hey, it's not just guys like him. There's other people brilliant out there, like Coach Greg, for example. I know he's a manlet. I like to poke fun of him, but he's a very intelligent trainer. I mean, have you seen the guy? He's 48 years old. He's single-digit body fat. He's racing bikes. He's only on 140 milligrams of test a week. He's preaching the good word. He's trying to get people in shape and motivated to do 150 minutes of cardio a week to put the fork down. You know, guys like that, I recommend you follow him. But no, he can't do that. He can't do that at all. Instead of that, he's going to try to belittle me.
And you guys are over here with these monkeys.
He's trying to belittle you. He's trying to belittle people that are fake, Greg. Come on, man.
These tool bags that talk about stuff like
Mike's better than you because whatever he's taking is better than yours, Greg.
Dingleberry, little Hobbit.
He calls me a monkey and a tool bag. I mean, I was a stripper once back in the day, did dress up as a carpenter. You know, I had the tool bag, the whole thing, doing my little dance. It was a good time. But I don't think I'm a tool bag right now, Mr. Michael Hearn.
They absolutely can only regurgitate stuff. They can't implement anything in their own lives.
All I'm good for is regurgitation.
Mike has his own TRT clinic called the Titan TRT Clinic now. Doesn't he sell like steroids and stuff? But he claims natural. He wants you to all be natural, but now he wants to sell you these drugs too to be unnatural. Shit, wait, this is wrong. I think I am confused here now too myself.
I mean, I have such a great memory. I mean, I have no trouble remembering names. And when I talk in these videos, it's clearly scripted. I'm reading a prompter right there. Like, all I do is I read a script. Someone writes it for me. I have no information that comes from within. Never. And I can't apply it to myself. I mean, look at my physique. You've seen how fat I am. And I have no fitness whatsoever. I mean, I'm a horrible...
You don't have fitness. You have drugs, Greg. You're taking drugs. You're taking drugs. Go off your drugs and let's see what your fitness is like, Greg. Come on. Stop taking drugs.
Example for all those younger people out there.
Show the world, Greg.
I mean, if I...
Come on. Show Mike O'Hearn who you really are. Go off the drugs and show him your natural physique and your natural strength and your natural abilities and these athletic abilities and things on the bicycle and all that. Go off your drugs and show him. Show him your blood work off the drugs and everything. All right, show us what you could do. Show him. You show him, Greg. You show him, man. You tell him, Greg. All right.
I'm an example of what you should look like if you want to be below average. Then what are you telling the rest of the world? What are you saying, Mike? You're going to get people body dysmorphia.
Or there would be some kind of shadow or something there that you go, hey, this guy knows what he's doing. There's not. And don't do this. Don't go waste it. If he's better than you, then that means you're probably below average.
If he's better than you, then probably you're below average. So if he takes drugs to pretend he's better than you, you're below average? Oh shit, man, that really sucks, eh? Damn it.
He says it with just the funniest look on his face. I have the screen paused and looking at him. If he's better than you, it means you're below average. But I'm discouraging because I tell you to get halfway there.
You know, I remember seeing a magazine when I moved to Mexico. I remember seeing, and at that time I already reached the body weight of 285. I was fucking big, man. I mean, open bodybuilding. I was just fucking massive and super strong. And I did it naturally, eating and getting adaptations and just busting, completely breaking my body down and rebuilding it constantly, eating like crazy. Just eating like all day, all night. It was just insane. But I do remember seeing a magazine with Mike O'Hearn. I stopped by a shop because I still like to look at these bodybuilding magazines. And I saw Mike O'Hearn on there. And it was the millennium now, right? You know. And I saw, and I still was 285, really strong and everything. And I saw the picture of him. And I said to myself, I'm bigger than Mike O'Hearn. I'm bigger and I'm stronger than him. I just knew I was, and I never did it with drugs. I knew these guys were doing drugs, these people, whatever, these fitness people, whatever. Yeah, I mean, you kind of, you already know. Like, I know, because it's been around since 80s, 90s, whatever. I knew a lot of people on steroids. Have friends on steroids, whatever. But I said to myself, I was bigger than him and stronger than him, man. And I was just better than him at the time. But again, I reached my goal, and I didn't really keep up with it. after that for many, many, many years. You know, and over time passes, whatever, you change your body. So yeah, you know, and I had some complications in my 40s. So yeah, that's caused me some problems. But if it wasn't for that, man, I don't know. But like I said, it's not something you want to do forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I don't get paid to do bodybuilding or lifting or doing any of these things. You see what I mean? But I'm probably the only natural lifter that made it to 285 naturally. I don't know about other natural lifters. Maybe there's some people out there that still made it too. I know quite a few people naturally have done quite a bit, have good physiques and good body weight. Even Sean Baker, I don't know. I don't think Sean Baker's on steroids. But then again, I could be wrong. He could be on TRT. But you know, he's got pretty good body weight, heavy body weight for his height and everything. So I don't know. But like I said, if they're natural and they did it, all the power to them, man. Me, I did it natural, and it was the difficulty, the bar. You know when you go through something like that natural, you know how it's built and how to build it. But if you've never done it normal, natural in a natural world, then you'll never know how it's built or how to get there or how to even return there. They only know how to inject a needle in their butt to get this phony shit.
The dream physique, you know, trying to have unrealistic expectations. You want to look like Chris Bumstead, so maybe halfway there. That way you don't abuse performance-enhancing drugs. But you have Mike O'Hearn in his 50s claiming to be 100% natural, not showing his blood work and saying, hey, listen to me, let's do...
Because Mike O'Hearn's the only natural guy out there. Don't come on, Greg. How could you say this about him?
Behind and neck shoulder presses for 7 reps with improper technique, and let's see how you do.
It's because he's natural, Greg. Let's see you do that natural. I want to see you, Greg, press those plates, 2 plates on each side behind your neck with that proper form and all that what you're gabbing about right now. Because look at Mike's natural, okay? He's doing it natural. I want to see you do it natural off your steroids, Greg.
Why are you doing this, Mike? Why are you calling me a monkey? Why
are you comparing? Because you're on steroids, that's why. Because you're a cheat and a fake, Greg. Look at Mike. He's natural. Look at him. Doesn't he even look natural to you? That super low body fat?
Are you saying I'm...
That muscular cellophane weird look? That anabolic look?
a tool bag? Why are you calling me a hobbit? How is that helping you? I'll tell you how. Because you know that if I make a video, it's going to make you once again become relevant. Remember, Mike O'Hearn is even older than Coach Greg, and the fact that he looks like this, even with performance-enhancing drugs, if he's in fact on them, we don't know.
He's not on them. He's natural. He says he's natural. What are you talking about? Look at him. It's a natural physique there. Come on, for that old guy.
Well, for sure. But it's very impressive that he's able to do that. And he is smart enough to know that if he calls me a hobbit, if he makes fun of me, then I may in fact make a video about...
Isn't California like really close to Mexico? It's kind of the mecca of the steroid world, isn't it? California.
About him, and he might become relevant once again.
Okay? So don't go, well, he's in good shape. He's not in good shape, guys. There's girls and guys walking around in here 50, 60, 70 years old that are tenfold better than him.
And so he says, don't go, he's in good shape. Don't defend that Coach Greg. He ain't in good shape. There's girls in here in their 50s, 60s, and 70s that are in better shape than him.
Tenfold better than him.
And not just better, it's, tenfold better. 10x. It's a lot.
Greg, he's talking about the natural people. If you were to go natural, Greg, you're not going to look like you're in shape. You're just pretending that you're in shape. The drugs, Greg.
But on the logarithmic scale, 10x, if you got an earthquake from a 5 to a 6, it means it's 10 times stronger. It's logarithmic. Did Mike O'Hearn know that? I mean, I went to school. I literally taught science. I have a master's degree. But, I have no intelligence. I just read from a prompter script.
Mike's autistic. What are you talking about, Greg? Come on.
I just regurgitate.
Tenfold better than him. Get out of your house.
Greg's got to stop making fun of Mike O'Hearn being autistic. Come on, Greg.
And so then the camera zooms in on his partner, and look at the face. He's like, just because I'm your partner, that doesn't mean that his words reflect mine. I don't believe that his partner thinks this at all. I believe that if I met his partner, he would say, Greg, I don't think these things of Mike. I actually think you're quite in shape. I mean, you're 48. I don't see many people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s that are 10 times in better shape than you. 10 times 10x. That's a lot. Think of it.
Greg, your shape is fake again. What's Greg trying to go on about here about being in shape? Greg, I told you before, go off your steroids and show us how in shape you could be. Yeah.
On the earthquake scale, 10 times more vibrations, more destruction. It's a lot. And so he's like, I don't have words. He's lost for words. He doesn't know how to respond to this. He can't believe.
That partner's on steroids. He's a bodybuilder. He even admitted he's on steroids.
Michael Oren just said what he said, but yet he said it. Absolutely incredible. I do believe that Michael Hearn's training partner is even stronger than him. And considering they're both
He is, because he's on steroids. Mike's not on steroids. This guy takes steroids. So Greg's telling him, oh, his partner's stronger than him. Why wouldn't he be? He's on steroids. Mike's not on steroids. Why would he be stronger than the guy on steroids? Come on, Greg. You know this.
100% natural. It's just mind-blowing, the genetics that some people out there have. I mean, to think that both of these guys could get these physiques while being 100% natural, truly remarkable. Meanwhile, I'm lying about being on 140 milligrams of test a week. Clearly, I'm on at least 1,000 milligrams. How could you look like this on 140?
Exactly. How could you look like that on TRT, Greg, when you still clearly look like you're competing on steroids?
Milligrams. Yet, they're saying that it's 10x worse than most people in the gym in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, both males and females. I don't get it, Mike. I mean, I don't know what to say. On the one hand, my physique can't be achieved while only on 140 milligrams.
Man, your physique is achieved fakely. It's achieved with a needle, okay? Injecting a needle in your butt. Bro, what are you talking about, Greg?
A week. That's what I'm reading. I'm reading that I'm lying about it. On the second hand, I have a below average physique. I have a mid physique at best.
Yeah, I can't go there right now. If I were to go back and show you how he really looked like before on stage without, I don't know if he was taking steroids, he wasn't at the time, but he looked really terrible. Greg looks terrible, natural. See what I mean? And he's small, he's short, and whatever. He's got poor genetics.
I don't know what to say to this. I mean, how can it be both? I mean,
that's why he takes the steroids, because it's genetic failure. Look, these people that take steroids to build their physiques, it's because they're genetic failures. These are all genetic failures, and then they're all complaining about each other. You understand me? That they're all genetic failures, and that's why they're all taking steroids. Fuck it, man.
I'm okay with thinking it's one of the two, but how can it possibly be both?
And it's fun to have a training partner. It's not so...
Like, seriously, Mike's one to talk, man. If Mike is a genetic beast, okay? He doesn't take steroids, okay? He's not a genetic failure. Oh, wait a second. You mean Mike takes steroids? Mike is a genetic failure? Oh, my hero. Oh, no, say it isn't so. No, man. Mike is a beast, bro, because he's natural. He built this physique. It's all natural. Even his face is natural. His hair color, his face, his teeth, everything, the veneers. Everything is natural on him.
Frigid and locked down.
And so just like Mike, I'm not frigid or locked down. I mean, are we talking about the bedroom right now? Frigid and locked down? I ain't frigid and locked down. And so when I go to the gym or a different gym, I'm traveling around the world and I see a new piece of equipment, something new I haven't tried before, I'm giving it a try. I don't have a predetermined exercise program every day going to the gym. I train my entire...
I love it when people say, well, Greg admitted to taking steroids. What do you mean he admitted to taking steroids? He was caught selling steroids and taking steroids. You understand me? He was caught and jailed for selling steroids. It's kind of obvious. He's selling steroids and he's competing in fake bodybuilding, that he must be on steroids. So, but he admitted to taking steroids though, guys. Come on. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, JB? He admitted to taking steroids. Yeah. What if he said he wasn't taking it? Okay. And even though he got caught and everything, what if he said, no, I'm not taking anything, yet he's competing in fake bodybuilding and he's selling steroids and he got caught? And he goes, and then you ask him, are you taking anything, Greg? And he goes, no. What the fuck, man? Are you people really that stupid? He had to admit to it. It's kind of obvious.
body. I do so about 3 times a week. About every 3 days, I'm training my entire body. I do whatever I'm in the mood for, whatever feels right. And I push myself. I try to train harder than last time. And so essentially, me and Mike are saying the same thing here. You can try out different exercises, explore, make the exercises fun. And so I believe that is a great message. If you enjoy...
Yeah, I guess you can make the exercises fun. They get boring after a while. Maybe this will give you a new adaptation doing that. That's a nice exercise too. Yeah.
the training that you're doing, you're going to be most likely...
He must have seen my videos where I lay down and do my exercises laying down on my back. I kind of locked those videos out, but some people have used them on their channel. But yeah, I do a lot of exercises laying down on the floor capable.
To keep doing it. But why does Mike have to go and insult me and put me down in order to get his message across? Why does he have to do that? There you have it, another video wrapping up the chronicles of Mr. Natural himself, Mike O'Tren. Now, if you're trying to stay natural like Mike O'Hearn and his training partner, I would highly recommend Geo2 Max and Turk Builder and or Active.
Mike, did he just call him Mike O'Tren? How dare you, Greg, call our fucking natural lifter Mike O'Hearn? He's our wonder child, guy. He's our king. Come on. Man, he's the king of kings of naturals. The only natural that actually made it. Yeah.
Builder. These supplements, which are 100% natural, you won't lose your natty card. You can pass all the drug tests by WADA. You still are 100% natural. You can use these by getting to my website and entering.
See, you're still absolutely 100% natural. Even though you're building your body by unnatural means, you're still 100% natural. Building it unnaturally. Get it, guys? So, come on. It's not banned by WADA, so it must be natural. Even though these are unnatural means, you're building your body unnaturally, artificially.
Code Greg to save yourself 15% off. Remember, these are my top selling supplements, and so please.
These are his top selling supplements, guys. He's taking it himself to Turk Builder. That's what's building his body. He's using Turk Builder.
Head over there faster than last time. Subscribe, click.
Ecti Builder. He's taking Ecti Builder. Yay! Look at Mike. Ah, look at Greg. Yeah, man, buy it now.
The bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, like the video if you in fact liked it. Please give me a comment, it helps the algorithm. Watch one of those 2 bloops, it supports the channel. If you want to get more videos like this, of course, click the bell button to get notified. And remember, I have a free diet and training program. It's close to 50 pages in length. Get over to my website, become one of the 3.
Look, he's called you guys idiot and moron. I am a moron at moron.com. He's making fun of you people buying his stupid diet and training plan, but people are too stupid to understand this. They don't realize that. See, grab my favorite Look, grab your free diet and training plan, you idiot, you moron.
300,000 plus newsletter subscribers. You're getting this training program.
Look how he's laughing at all of you people. Look at it. Your download's already below. Your fake programs, the fake program, the diet program's fake. All of it's fake. It's all garbage. That's why he's laughing at all you people, calling you idiot and morons, because that's what you are.
For free. It took months to develop. Remember, it's got more information than last time. And as per usual, you know I have several cookbooks.
Yes, the anabolic death book and everything else. Friends, I gotta go, man. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe also to my channel. Like and subscribe if you like the video. Support the channel helps. Comment down below with the algorithm. It helps. And I'll see you in the next one. Yes, Greg Doucette. Faker than the last time. See you in the next one. Ciao, man. Mike. Mike O'Hearn's natural, Greg. Come on. What are you talking about?